In today's tutorial, we'll learn how to download WordPress in 2025 on a local server, specifically XAMPP server. So we start by googling, and we should just you can just type a prompt, download WordPress, and that should link you to wordpress.org website where you have download WordPress, and you should have your latest version in the left column. Okay, you can download it here, as you can see here, and after downloading, you can just have a quick peek at the guide to install. So it says refer to the article before you install multiple WordPress instance, download and unzip, create a database for WordPress on your web server as well as MySQL, optional, find and rename wp config sample.php to wp config.php, and upload the WordPress. So you can just go through this if you have any confusion about the process. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. So you go to your, after downloading it, okay, see here it says setup wp config.php, authentication, run the install scripts, set the database name, table prefix, the site title, username. All this will explain to you. So you can go to whatever download app you use and locate what you've just downloaded, which is the WordPress application, which comes in a zipped folder. So what I want to do here is transfer that folder into a programming folder here. So I'll just drag it, which should be tantamount to copying and pasting. Then it's in, so locate the folder in your computer and try to unzip it here. So I've copied it into my apps folder here. Then I'm extracting the files in it. You can use a 7-zip if you have a 7-zip, or you can use them.
So to install our WordPress on our local server, we need to first run our local server. And the server will be using this example will be XAMPP. So I just need to run it. And after running it, we just want a link. Okay, we can first start both the Apache and then MySQL. Okay, and now all we need to do is a link to the htdocs folder. So if I click this admin link, it should link me here to the local host PHP admin, which is good. Now the next thing we need to do is to go to our C drive. Okay, first we can do this. Our already downloaded WordPress folder can be copied here. We can copy it here. We can copy the whole folder here. Then we go to our PC. We go to our C drive. Then in our C drive, we should look for example. We should have exam folder. If you're running LAMP or AMP or which other one, whatever, you will see it, you should see it in your main drive, your C drive. Okay, so just navigate there. I'm now here in my exam folder. Then I'll look for a folder called htdocs. Okay, so in htdocs, what next you need to do now is to create your work folder. Okay, or your project folder, whatever name you want, whatever title. Um, Okay, in my case here, I will just go with this title called code sector. Okay, and save the folder. Okay, now I can open that up now. Okay, so now that I'm in this folder, what I want to do now is to paste the WordPress folder. Okay, to take up some time. Okay, and there we'll have it. Okay, so now it's here. So if I come to this localhost page admin. Remember it was blank before, or remember you can just click here, you can click this and it will take you to your localhost page admin. So it's telling us that the WordPress folder has successfully been It has successfully been installed. Okay. And now, what next we want to do is we can create a database for this work folder. Okay. So how we'll go about that is to we'll look at this left section here. Let me increase the font size. Okay. In your browser at the the left sidebar, you have a new button here that you should click. And when you click this, let's see what will come up. Okay. We have an option for creating a database. Okay. So now whatever thing we want to do here, we can. So this is MySQL lingo. Okay. So PHP my admin running with XAMPP, WordPress. The database will be in MySQL. Okay. So my database name, let's just see how this will go. Let me say code setup. Okay. And let me just say create this processing the. Okay. So it has processed that. So now it says what table do we want? Okay. Um. Okay. What table do we want now? Let's see table. Hmm. Okay. Let's just still name it the same thing. Code sector table. Okay. And create the number of columns. Okay. Um. Let's see. Let's see what we got now. So I just created a table here, and as you can see, we have a table here which we can delete anytime we want. Okay, this is just to just show you. Now you can start to save. You can say ID. You can say name. Whatever kind of database you want to create, you can create here. Okay. So so now after creating the database now, localhost.
So to complete the installation procedure, we have to connect to the newly created database. So to complete the installation steps, what we need to do is to just locate the WP admin script. Okay, and this is where it's found. It's in this directory. So if you come here to your WordPress, your WP admin, right, your WP admin, then if you look for a file called WP admin, so you scroll all the way, see where you are. You have your three folders. You come to WP admin, you scroll all the way to the bottom, then you have okay, WP admin, scroll looking for setup file. So we have our setup config.php here. So you come to WP admin, come to setup config.php. So what you want to do is to you want to run this file. Okay, so I can just open with oh, okay, let me just double click it first. Let's see what it opens here. Okay, let me just click up right here. Okay, just once. Okay, alright, so I can close this. I can come here to setup config, so I can just copy this. You can copy the address here, you can close it, quit opera. So I can just come to my file here, then I can paste this here. So it basically it literally reads the file. So that's not what we want. We want the file to be executed. So you just come to your file, say to make you run, you should convert from file to where htdoc stops. Then just type in localhost. Okay, so hold on. From your file to your exam, sorry. Then you should have localhost. Not found. Wait, should be from here to localhost to WordPress WP admin. I think this should run now. Yeah, so I don't know why I didn't run before. So you have your local host, code sector, WordPress, WP admin. So all you need to do to complete installation step, let me increase the size, is to click find English. Let me just click English Canada here. So I continue. You choose your whatever language that applies to you. So it says welcome to WordPress. Before getting started, you will need to know the following items: database name, username, host, prefix. If you want to remove that one, alright. And also this information is being used to create a wp-config.php file. If for any reason this automatic file creation does not work, do not worry. All this does is fill in the database information to a config file. You may also open wp config sample.php in the text editor to fill in your information. Save that. Alright, let's go. So you can take your time to read that. Okay, so below you should enter your database connection details. If you're not sure about this, contact your host. So this is our database information here. So what I can do here is just quickly connect here. So I can just see code sector. For your username, just type in root. For your password, okay, let's just you can put any password you want there, but let me first localhost wp database password. Let me see whether we can do without a password for now. Alright, you've made it through. This is part of the installation. WordPress can now communicate your database, so we can now run the installation to complete the procedure. So they'll suggest a password for you. So my site title is needed. What else is needed? Okay, so site title you can always change this later. Discover your email. So let me just type in my email here. Go sector gmail.com. Let me copy this password. Okay, so my site title, what should my site title be? Okay, I think I will say name it code sector though, so I can name it code sector. My username, what will my username be? My username also be code sector. Okay, alright, so there we go. So I can now install WordPress. Okay, so WordPress has been installed. I can save this. Okay, WordPress has been installed. Thank you and enjoy. So it says code sector, your chosen password, so we can log in now. So I can just click in these details here, making sure it's me. LOKBME, okay, that's me. I can click OK now. I can come here, then I can say remember me, then I try to log in. So there we go. So now we have WordPress installed on our application. So we have our home tab here, our updates tab, our post tab, our media option here. The menu here is complete. So appearance, if you run your themes, your editor. So yeah, so in fact, here is it. So yeah, so this is how to complete the process of installing WordPress on your local server. As you can see, it's quite a pretty straightforward process, and if you have any questions you can let me know. Okay, all right, thank you and take care.